I am so glad you are here. It is Magical Tuesday, and I am so looking forward to talking to you about today's subject. It's the magical bath. There is nothing like a good rinse off to get rid of some bad energy or to shift your energy to something more positive. So you might want a cleansing bath. Super traditional, hyssop, easy, easy peasy. If you feel you need something stronger, there are stronger herbs. Chaparral is a great example of something that kind of smells like you're going to be super clean. And if you need that reinforcement of something that smells a little like chlorine, all right, go for it. But hyssop's really traditional, and I think it's a lovely herb for cleansing. You will find references to it in the Key of Solomon, for example. So I say go for that one first. But you might want to add something else to it, something to enhance your energy levels. So you might want to pick something that's got a little spice to it. Not a pepper. Let's not torture ourselves. And no cinnamon for the same reason. It can be a little chemical burny on the skin if it's too strong. Now that said, I do have a scrub that I use that has a tiny bit of cinnamon leaf oil in it, but it's tiny, so it just makes me feel warm and cozy. So it really depends on how much you use. But if you want to add a little oomph, a little spark, stick a clove. Put a clove in the bath water. Why not? Put a few in. Maybe you want to work with wealth and acquiring some cash. Those types of spices still work. Nutmeg, clove, those are all associated with wealth and good fortune. You might take a bath for improved health. Not a bath where you're just thinking about the herbs medicinally, but magically, even for someone else, where you will meditate while in the water that has been blessed with these herbs and the essence and energies of these herbs on the health of someone that you love that could use your aid right now. This is a great thing to add to meditation, to prayer, any of those kinds of magical workings where you can be calm and still. You're just surrounding yourself in something that enhances your magic when you choose to do that in the bath. So, a magical bath is a great way to allow yourself the time to really focus on that energy that you need to bring forth for a solid 20 minutes or so. And that's the average time of a good soak. Go for 20 minutes if you can. If we are talking about adding more prosperity and you don't want to go with spices, alfalfa is a great choice. That's always been associated with wealth, with longevity, with health. Maybe you want to do a flower bath because you're thinking in terms of love and blessings and long life. Then I might add some roses and lavender for cleansing and chrysanthemum for that blessing. Although I should add, chrysanthemum has the downside of maybe encouraging a little vanity. So you got to think different cultures have had different associations with it over the centuries. It's a beautiful plant to take a bath in, though. Cowslip evening primrose, if you can get your hands on it, has the added effect of actually coloring the water you're bathing in, and that adds yet another layer of magic to what you're doing. So in the case of cowslip evening primrose, it's going to color the water quite yellow. And I always think of cowslip evening primrose as something that helps you capture positive energy and keep it with you in the dark times. So any bath you choose, whether it's juniper to break a hex, which is a form of distraction magic in the case of juniper, or a little bit of spice in there to break a hex, or something for wealth or health or love. These are all wonderful things. And if I haven't given you enough choices for love yet, I would include spearmint for sweet communication. I would include roses for passion. I would include any of the flowers that you think enhance your own personal relationship, whether that's the bright and sunny calendula or the reflection of the moon that is jasmine, a very classic love herb that honestly I've seen associated with 8 different zodiacal signs. So trust me, it's a good one for you. It doesn't even matter who you are. It's going to be great. With that though, this is Liz, and on behalf of all of the staff here at Vegas Books and Herbs, We all thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, all the wonderful things. If you can, comment about your own favorite magical bath. Maybe you've got a recipe you love. If I had more time, I'd talk about Ninon Leclos. She's got a great bath that's more than the sum of its parts. Ask and we'll cover it in another video. But in the meantime, blessed be.